Welcome back. Today we've got a really unique Korean idiom. But first, if there are any beginners watching, you might want to switch to a different video on my channel. But don't let me tell you what to do. The idiom we'll be learning today is 개구리 올챙이 적 생각 못한다. So let's break up this idiom and figure out what it means. First we have 개구리, which just means frog. By the way, the sound a frog makes is 개굴 개굴. It sounds like it's saying its own name almost, kind of like a Pokemon. The next word is 올챙이, which means a tadpole, or those little things that grow up to become frogs. You know, tadpoles. When I was a little kid, I'd sometimes go tadpole fishing with one of my friends, and we'd catch them and watch them grow into frogs. Unfortunately, I learned that those frogs weren't too happy hanging out in my backyard, and I don't think they lived very long. So I've got some cold blood on my hands from that, I guess. The next word in the idiom is 적, which means time or experience. And the last part, 생각 못한다, is from 생각하다, to think, and means can't think. So altogether we get the literal meaning of frog can't think of tadpole time. But more naturally we can translate it as the frog can't think of when it was a tadpole. Or even better, a frog that can't remember it used to be a tadpole. Now, as you know, a tadpole is a baby frog, and here it's referring to a beginner. And the frog here is referring to an adult or a master of something. Now, if you can imagine this in relation to people, what if someone who was all grown up and a master of something was looking down on other people who were younger and less skilled? You probably wouldn't like that person. I mean, you could look at them and say, but you used to be just like me too. That's what this idiom is used to refer to. A person who, like the frog in the idiom, refuses to think that they once too were also a beginner. Now, I hope nobody has used this idiom to me before. I still remember quite well when I was a brand new beginner learning Korean, and I still remember how hard it was. These days, all of those things that used to be difficult come naturally to me, but that took a lot of practice, and I really respect anyone right now who is making the journey to learn Korean. So let's take a look at an example sentence. 개구리 올챙이 적 생각 못한다더니 둘째 동생이 셋째 동생의 실수를 보고 놀려댔다. We could literally translate this example as the second oldest sibling ridiculed the third oldest sibling's mistake, like a frog forgetting it used to be a tadpole. Or a more natural translation in English could be this. The older sibling was ridiculing the younger sibling, and it was like they forgot they too were once young. I want to say thanks to all of my Patreon supporters for helping me to make this video. If you want to help support this channel, check out my Patreon page in the description. And remember that new videos are uploaded here every week, so if you like what you see, click subscribe. 그럼 다음에 또 봐!